Hey everyone, welcome to the Dev Lab. In this video, you will learn how to send emails using NodeMailer in Node.js the secure way by using .env to message your credentials, whether you're building login forms, notification engines, or automated alerts. This is a mission that is critical, which is a critical feature to master. So the first thing we're going to be doing is to install the required packages. So open your terminal. So when you open your terminal, start installing it. So you already know how to install. So your npm install, then node mailer. So we're going to be needing two things, which is our node mailer and .env. So what node mailer helps us to do is it handles the sending of email. So it's just going to be helping us to send the emails from the person to the recipient. While .env, it loads the environment variables into from a .env file, so your secrets never touch your code. So that's what .env does. Okay, so let's set up our .env file. So normally we meant to create a file first, but I just like doing it step by step. So first open our .env file. So let's email, then you're equal to. So the email I'm going to be sending it from is my email. So I'm just going to be, so yeah, this is my email, nicoglam. So you can use your Gmail, you can use the account you want to use, either Gmail, Yahoo, or Outlook. They are different, but this one I'm just going to be sticking with Gmail. So gmail.com, then your email pass. So we've not gotten our password because this one we're not going to be using our regular Gmail password that we always use. This one we're going to be using our app password from our Gmail. So let me just, since we've not yet gotten it, let me just write this as your app password. So yeah, okay. So this email pass should be a Gmail app password, not your regular Gmail password, like I said. Okay, so let's create a file. So we'll create a file called sendemail.js. So let's start. Send email dots. Yes. Okay, yeah. So let's start. So let me remove this. Okay, so the first thing we're going to need to do is to import our node mailer. So require, then your node mailer. Then we're going to be importing our .env. Require .env .config. So we're loading the .env file right here. Okay, so let's start by creating the transporter. The transporter is going to be used, like we're going to be adding the Gmail, and that's where we're going to be, like that's where we're going to add the email and password. So let's start by creating a variable transporter. Transporter, yeah. So equals to node mailer dot create transport. Yeah. So the service we're going to be using is Gmail, like I said. So the service is going to be Gmail. Then your auth. So what the thing that's going to be in your auth is your user, then process dot env, then dot email. Yeah, so why we're doing this is because we've already written it in our .env file. So there's no need for us to come here again to be writing the same thing. So we'll just call it the email that's inside the .env file. So next we're going to be doing is our password. So it's the same thing. Let me just copy this. Yeah, so come on, don't forget it. So yeah, that's it. So the next thing we're going to be doing is defining the email options. So this is what is going to be inside. So then your email options. So it's going to be from, like, this is where the information is going to be gotten from. So it's just the same thing. Control V. Yeah, which is the nicoglam7@gmail.com. So the person we're going to be sending it to is my other account, which is nicoglam12 at gmail.com. Yeah, so that's the Gmail we're going to be sending it to. So let's write the subject. That the subject is what is going to show at the top of the email. So whenever you get a message on your email, this is how they are doing it. This is just the process of how to do it. So your subject, let's say okay, yeah. So secure email from the dev lab. So that's to say that this message is a secure email that's gotten from me. That's the dev lab. So next thing is the text that is going to show the message. That is the person that the text that you're going to be seeing, that you're going to be receiving. So let's say hi. So I'm going to be telling this nicoglam7@gmail.com. Hi there. But it must not be exactly this thing, it's just the message I feel like sending to the person. So hi there, this is a text email sent using NodeMailer and .env. So yeah, that's the text. So the next one I'm going to be in HTML, just for designing it to make it look much more like more presentable. Yeah, that's the word. So HTML. If you already know HTML, we're going to be using p tag. So this is how we do HTML, yeah, back in the days, you understand. So your P, which is paragraph. So let's also write the closing one. So yeah, this is how we write the closing one. Then your slash P. So then we write inside. So I'm going to be saying hi there, hi there, exclamation mark. Hi there. So let's use an emoji like celebration or something. Yeah. Okay. So this is, let's use more of HTML. Okay, so let's use bold, the bold tag. So this is it just helps us to make it more bolder. This particular text I'm going to put inside. This is a text test email because we are testing it. This is a test email. Then outside of it, because we are done making it bold. Then from this hi there, this is a text email. This is a test email from. Then let's add italics. So this is how we write italics in HTML. I then you close it again. I again. Don't forget your slash. So inside of it, we're going to be writing the dev the dev lab. So outside of it, we come outside again. Alright. So hi there, this is a test email from the dev lab using environment variables. So yeah, that's it for the HTML. Okay, so next thing we're going to be doing is sending the email. So we'll call our transporter. So transporter dot email, send email. Then you call your mail options, then create another one. So your error, then the information. So it's going to be inside of it. Then your arrow function, you should already know that. So we're going to be using if and else statements. So there's an error, if there's an error, console log error. So let's use an emoji this time. So let's say okay, yeah, which means stands for bad. So error occurred. Then you now write it's now displayed what kind of error it is. So yeah, so if if there's an error, console log this, or else console log this instead. So it is going to send us like it's going to send us successful. So let's create an emoji for that too. Mark, yeah, lovely. So email has been sent successfully. So email sent successfully. So let's create another console log. So this one is just it's going to show us the person that accepted it. This one is optional, but I just like adding it to make it look more professional. So accepted, then to now give you the information uh, they accepted. Then you console log again. This time it's going to be for rejected. So don't forget to add your colon. Then the info it's rejected. So next one we're going to be doing is the response. So the response, yeah. So let's just copy this to make it faster. Sorry guys. So we change this to response and this to response. Okay, yeah. So guys, that's it. Okay, and don't forget to go back to your .env file and find out your app password. Okay, so I'm going to be going to your, so you have to go to your browser for that. Okay, so then you go to your account. Then from there you go to your security. I'm already in my security. Yeah. Then you go to your two-step verification. So you find it here. Then you write in your password. So you write in your password, then to bring you to this place right over here. So then you look for where they wrote app passwords. So let's see what they have to say about app passwords. App passwords aren't recommended and are unnecessary in most cases. So to help keep your account secure, use sign in with Google to connect apps to your Google account. So if you found that useful, just comment it. So we're going to be naming it mail. So to create a new app specific password, type a name for it below. So I've written it. Okay, so yeah, this is our app password. So you copy it, click done, go back to your code, change this right here. So yeah, okay. So yeah. So I think that should be it. So let me just take a look. Okay, yeah, so before I test that, let me just run you guys on what we've done so far. So first we installed the nodemailer.env, then we created the .env file and put in our email and email pass Google app password. Then we imported it. Then we imported it. Then we wrote the email logic using process.env. Then sent a test email with real logs, which we did right here. Okay, so let's try that. So for us to test that, we have to make sure everything is saved, and then your terminal you now run it this over here. So send email, run your file .js. So fingers crossed. Okay, so yeah, so there seems to be an error. So error occurred, invalid login, username and password not accepted. Okay, sorry guys, I forgot to add this right here. So email password. Yeah, this is a mistake that I should not forget. These are the little mistakes that could make you get killed. Okay, so email sent successfully. So it has been accepted by nicoglam12@gmail.com. So let's check that. So this is the Gmail. So let's try that. Let's check it. Gmail.com. So I hope that sent. Okay, so it's loading. Okay, so new. Okay, guys. Successfully, he has sent it. So this is secure email from the dev lab. So as you can see, it is subject secure email from the dev lab. That is what it's showing right here. Then the text that we wrote here, hi there. This is a test email sent using nodemailer.env plus .env. So yeah, while this one right here, this HTML that we wrote here, hi there, this is a then bold. So yeah, as you can see, bold, he made this test email bolder, and this the dev lab, he turned it to italics. Then yeah, so that's it. So yeah, okay, so that's it. That's how you write your node mailer. So for those of, I'm sure most of you are wondering why this .env file is needed. Why can't you just come over here and write it here? So it helps keeps credentials out of source code. So in case you want to like push it to your GitHub or something, so it just helps you to you can use your git ignore. So this is optional, but most professional coders do it like that. So if you want to like push it and you don't want your .env to put it for security purposes, so you just then .env, then your yeah, then you git ignore. Okay, so yeah, that's it. So another reason why we used .env in this project is because it helps us to prevent accidental git pushes with with the secrets. Like I just said now, instead of just writing it here, you write it in a different file so you won't have to expose your secret or something. And it also allows you to manage multiple environments easily. So this is like the smallest thing we really like. There are a lot of things you can write here again. You can write your SMTP password like that. So yeah, that's it. So if this tutorial helped you, please don't forget to like, subscribe and share this with other devs trying to learn backend system. Please subscribe to the Dev Lab for more clear, modern and real world coding tutorials. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep building, keep coding, stay legendary. Bye guys.